Look at these fenders before I got the primer on them. So all I did was knock them down with 40 with the polisher, then took the same piece of 40, cut it the size of the DA, and went over them with that, and then just went over them with 150. And this should line up. It's just, that's the way these V-dub fenders are. They're never, I don't have all the bolts in it. So that's this fender. The deck lid's off. I went ahead and made sure it lined up right. Shouldn't be any problem getting that thing to line up. Here's the left fender. All it needs is primer, and then I do my primer next. Then I'll put on. This time I'm using the epoxy primer again. Not how I usually do it, but I'm gonna put the epoxy primer on here because it might sit outside for a period of time. Who knows? So I wanted to protect it, so the epoxy primer will hold out for a lot longer than any other primer outside. From what I understand, I don't usually use it. So, but anyway, this fender's was in pretty bad shape, but these holes are just need to do my handwork on those. I just use a machine to knock those out real fast. And the deck lid. So I'll show you the progress here we got going. Got the hood. I got to go to Harbor Freight Tools right now and get some more pins. I don't know where my pins are. I bought 2 new toolboxes and now just having difficulty getting everything put in the right places. Still trying to figure all that out. So that's why all my tools are all messed up. I usually have them a little more organized than that, but got this thing welded up. Mostly, I backed it up with a piece of metal, then I butt welded in a little triangle where I had to cut it out, where the metal was just too bad. And then, but I welded everything into the back piece, which I'll go ahead and I'll show you what that looks like right now. Like that. And then I'll grind all that down. And then I'm going to actually put Bondo on the inside and do a quick sand on that so it doesn't look bad. Nobody will really notice it. They'll look for it. Nobody always does. But every one of these early bugs is going to have a cracked hood that's been fixed. Every single one of them. But, oh, no, mine doesn't. Yeah, it has. It's been fixed. So I got this here to do too underneath the hinge. I'm going to need to use my tool, which I'm going to do a demo on that for Harbor Freight on the I guess what's it called, pin welder or whatever. I'll find out what that is. Anyway, I got this thing all primed out. Got these fenders primed out. Since you saw it, you guys were looking at those things before they got primer. Yeah, you can see the map of where the Bondo is because this stuff soaks into it. It's not really designed for filling that much. It does a little bit, but not really. They call it a primer surfacer, but it's really not much of a surfacer. It's more of a primer sealer. So epoxy primer. So you don't usually use it. You just go right over it with polyester, which is good for over metal and also for over Bondo too. So anyway, that's, some guys say, oh, use etching primer before you use that. That's cool. I mean, it probably sticks a little bit better that way, but you don't really have to do it. It says on the can, bare metal. So I'll go with the label. Usually they're right. So anyway, that's where I'm at there. I just got to do the doors, and the deck lid's in pretty bad shape. Most of the pounding is done on this hood too. Almost got every kink out of it. There's a little something going on right here. I'll have to sand it down to really find the rest. Amazing how sanding it, you can find so much more than just by feeling it. There's one right there, a nasty spot. This hood was in bad shape. A lot of people would have threw this thing away. I was like, give it to me. I'll fix that thing, no problem. That's not even that bad. I mean, I fixed them just totally crushed because you just can't buy them. They're really expensive to buy, and you can't find one that's a 4-tap like that. So anyway, that's a little update on the car.